We are out here on some private land, and we are gonna go put up some cameras. I got a cell camera. Zach's over here. You can see him over there. It's youth weekend, so we aren't allowed to hunt obviously, but it's a great time to scout. We found a good sign. You'll be able to see that in the last video, and we're gonna go set up some stuff on there and hopefully get the giant that's making all this. So we're here, the deer are out and moving. I know that Zach was just making sure that nothing was in the field so I don't spook them, but there's 2 locations we're gonna hit, and yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be great. Any deer in the field?
Oh yeah, there's 3 up there right now.
Bucks or does?
1 buck, 2 does. It's a small little spike though. Nothing special. Anyhow, you want to get the camera working?
Let's go.
Sweet. When I hunted this spot on Wednesday, I did an all-day sit, set the timber in the morning, set this field edge in the evening. I was able to pick out a tree over here that I cut on the morning hunt to come back and saddle hunt in the evening. I did so. It's this tall tree that you can see over here along that strip. I did it because when we get up there, you'll see there's a whole bunch of fresh scrapes that have opened up, and you can see 3 different fields from that one spot. I was able to see deer come out of this field, and the bottoms down here, which we haven't hunted yet because it's really like swampland with mosquitoes real bad, and then this field, which is the big field, cut corn field. So.
There are deer in the field right now, just watching us, but the wind's good, so. Okay, so this is the tree you were hanging on Wednesday. There is that fresh scrape. And what were you saying?
On the other side of this tree is a choke point between these 2 fields where they walk around.
Yeah.
They come through here and then they cut through right here. Yeah. And on that point, there's 2 fresh scrapes open up, which I got here in just a minute.
There's 2 over there?
Yeah.
There's 2 right here? Oh my gosh, yeah. We were set up in that blind. What, 80 or 100 yards right over there. Mm-hmm. And trees are right there. And this looks like a good spot. Okay, we are now on the other side of the field. And walking up, look at that. Look at that, we are seeing good sign. I know it's just a matter of time before we get these guys. It's been slow here. It's felt slow. I know it hasn't been for everyone, but it's felt slow here in Tennessee. But it's also youth weekend. This is kind of why we're doing it now, because it's going to help us. Now it's raining, we can't hunt, might as well scout, you know what I mean? And it's also still raining, so our ground scent should be pretty clear. It's just a crappy day. So it's a safe time to do this. And looks crazy. Looks very promising.
One of my struggles on this property course is seeing deer inside as far as scrapes and rubs, but that was just due to it being early in season. We're really starting to see them be opened up now. We took a little walk around the perimeter on the way in to go hang this camera, and we keep coming across these very large opened up scrapes. What I love about this one is if you see right here, this dark green tree, that's a red oak tree, and it is just hammered with acorns. And right next to it is a tree that I was able to saddle hunt out of open day. It's a unique tree in the sense that I get to see this cut cornfield here, back up to the timber, over some red oaks, and then just beyond this timber line is another cut cornfield with a heavy transition walkway right next to it. That's a good sign.
Guys, just for reference, we're here where we were hunting in the last video. It's way down the field on that point. Where we have the new camera is right over there with fresh sign. And in this little area right here, there is sign all along this and in here. So we're gonna place the camera right here. And there's plenty of options for hunting too. There's a stand right there that you can actually get into, saddle or sit. There's that tree over there that we talked about. And then there's also a spot in that corner, so I think this is real good. Sorry if the lens is a little dirty. It was raining the whole time, so it might be a little muddy, but there's so much fresh sign. It's really starting to look good. And man, it just gets you pumped for what could happen. So we got that cell camera. That's gonna be working for us on the first scrape. And then along the other side of the field, we saw a bunch of scrapes. So we found a little patch that we can set up with, cleared that. So anyways, we found a patch in the other side with a bunch of sign too, a bunch of scrapes, a bunch of good stuff. And we put the other camera there. That's not a cell camera, but it's easy to get to, easy access. I have no doubt we're gonna just see some giants. It's just exciting. Hopefully we can get Zach on one. Zach's got access to this land. It's amazing. Look at that, hold on, wait a minute. Should we add a couple more to the list here? Hold on.
Well, the scouting paid off big time. 3 days after we set up the camera, this big boy walks into the frame. Now for the hard part, to get him during daylight.